Hey guys, it's Tony Butler, and this is another episode of Marketing for Humans. Hey, today we're going to talk about something that is just near and dear to my heart, something that I had just been ranting about for at least the last 3 years. And if you haven't heard me before, you're going to hear it again today. I'm going to talk to you about why you should stop worrying about SEO. Total waste of time, absolute waste of time. Okay, but before I get into it, let me just ask you one more time. Hey, please like this channel, follow. I'm going to be dropping a lot of great knowledge for you. And if you haven't yet, go back and watch some of my other videos and catch up, because this is where you're going to come to learn how to tell authentic stories. This is the place, primal storytelling, and of course, marketing for humans. Okay, let's get right into it. When you look back 20 years or so, and the start of the search engines and people are getting online and companies are trying to be found, you gotta think about how things worked. Okay, when Google first started, what they did is they had an algorithm that would grade a link, would grade a website. All right, and that domain authority is how they decided if they were going to send traffic to a website or not. And so in the early days, technical SEO was super important. How you had your meta tags on your website, if you had backlinks, the keyword density around a topic, all those things. And then they would grade an entire website around it. So you had all these companies pop up the last 20 years or so, that were focused on SEO. They could help you do this with your SEO. They would look at your on-page technical analysis and, that kind of thing. And they work with your keyword strategy. So just in the last couple of weeks, I had a call with a CEO, and he's asking me about SEO for his website. And his team is, they're investing in some keyword tools, and they're thinking through the keywords and looking at optimizing all their pages, and they're just spending hours and hours and hours on it. And, I know a little bit about their internal marketing, and I just said to him, I was like, all of those things that you're doing, they're helpful for sure. At a micro level, they've got some value. But when you look at total value of all the things that you can do, technical SEO, total waste of time for most companies. It just is, and I know that that's complete blasphemy in the industry, and that SEO, technical SEO is the most important thing. Well, guess what? There's a reason why so many SEO companies have gone out of business, because they can't deliver value. Because these days, in 2021, there's one thing that is the most important thing you can do for your SEO on a website. One thing. It's not all the rest of that. It has nothing to do with your technical excellence, okay? It's publish valuable content on a consistent basis. That's it. There's no other secret. That's it. Create content, create value, deliver value. If you have good content, then that is all the SEO you need, okay? If you're publishing messages on social media and that brings traffic back to your website because people want to learn more about what you're talking about and how you're helping them, they're excited and they're talking about you, that's going to give you more traffic. You're going to win the organic war for keywords. Okay? Is that you've got to publish and you've got to do a good job of it. You got to have value. So all the technical SEO things, yeah, they're still valuable and they're still helpful, but they're not going to move the needle. Think of it like this. It's like when you go to the gym and you're trying to build big muscles. Well, the 10 minutes that you do at the beginning to warm up, to kind of loosen up a little bit, it's important. It's got value, but it's not giving you any muscle. It's not building up your biceps. It's not making you stronger. Okay. The workout is doing that. And when it comes to organic traffic and, winning keywords, all right, publishing really good content, that's the workout. That's the most important thing that you're going to do that's going to move the needle. So don't waste an enormous amount of time wondering if you got the right keywords and meta tags and all the rest of that garbage on your website. You probably do. Most of the modern day website management system, content management systems, they've got built-in tools to help you do that. Spend 5 minutes a month on it and you're probably doing a good enough job. Okay. Spend the other 99.9% of your time thinking up, what's next for your audience. Okay, what story can you tell that's going to be really helpful for them? What is there something free you can offer them? Is there some value? Is there some advice? Is there some free help? Is there a webinar? Offer something. Give them something. Publish something that's helpful, because guess what? If you spend all of your time in the warm up and you never really get to the workout, like nothing's going to happen. You're not going to move the needle at all. Like you're not going to get where you want to go. Okay. The other thing you got to remember is if that's where you spend your time and that's where you're spending your energy, you're not spending it in another place. Okay. So my best advice to you is stop worrying about SEO and focus on content. Focus on something new. Okay, that's it for this episode. I hope it was valuable for you. I hope I got you thinking. Hope I got you moving away from SEO because you're just wasting your time. All right, this is Tony Butler, and this is Marketing for Humans. Be well.